estimated time 6:34. Oh damn, that's still 20 minutes away. You got to start for a long time. Poor thing. Blue is quiet for the most part until I tried to burn my kitchen. Oh, wow. Oh, thanks, Bluebird. We should put a trigger warning up when I decide I'm in a singing mood. Hey, I get hangry too. Cuddle, definitely. Yeah, FPS, are you enjoying your day off, sweetheart? That shouldn't be really, but then there's some that are not afraid of me yet that should be. I think it's perfect. I've got to, what was that?
It's a crazy baby chill. No meditate, just meditate. You wake it up.
Oh, God. Oh, my son went out to get the small kayak last night, and needless to say, it's destroyed. So I'm gonna have to buy him another kayak now too. I like people that are afraid of me that don't know, right? But then again, I don't want you to be scared of me, really. If you're afraid of me, then you'll run from me. Then I have to work harder. So it's okay, don't be scared of me. Because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil. A ball sack. A ball sack. No, I'm pretty sure he's got his own. The kayak. I bought a new kayak Saturday night. This again. Sorry, y'all. Let's try this again. My mom called. Can y'all hear me now? I feel like Kathy. Oh, thank you. Okay. I feel like Kathy's in here saying, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. Abba-dabba-dabba. Abracadabra. Skinnamarink-dink-dink. Skinnamarink-doo. Sorry, my mom called. I didn't get to catch up with them this weekend, and they want to meet me to give me my birthday card. Don't you? No, we lost the roar. We lost the roar. The roar is gone. But let's see. Sha na 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 na. Skinnamarink-dink-dink. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. But okay, so I was saying he went to get his other kayak and it got destroyed. So it was stored in one of the old feed barns, and I don't know, I didn't understand what he said fell on it, but something fell on it and shattered the fiberglass. Golly, no I didn't, but my sister is coming tomorrow, so I will have her swing by my post office box. Girl, we drove all the way to Arkansas and back with no air conditioner. It was miserable yesterday. Coming home, I think I died about 4 times, honestly. So I wasn't making any extra stops. Honestly, I didn't think about it. I was so hot and miserable. I went to go down the interstate with the windows cracked, and I'm just not, I ain't about that kind of life, y'all. I'm not a big windows down kind of girl, like on the freeways, because it hurts my ears. But, you know, we had to survive. I had to hitchhike yesterday also. It's great. I never in my life thought I would ever hitchhike, but I did. I had Cairo with me though. Oh my God, Bluebird. Well, yeah, see, that's just unheard of down here. My son's AC in his truck hasn't been working, and we got to go get that figured out. It's too hot to have no AC down here. But we got to the river yesterday, and my other son didn't go. He didn't show up to float the river with us, so then where we thought we were going to have 2 vehicles, we only had 1. And it's like there's an area that we put into the river at, and it's like 2.5 miles from the little place where we get out of the river at. And there's some people run a little river float thing where they'll shuttle you, so you can park your car where you get out, and then you can get in their shuttle and they'll take you down to the ramp, the boat launch on the river. And well, I dropped them off and I drove the truck up there, and I had Cairo up there with me, and they didn't open yesterday because the river was so high and flowing so fast it was unsafe for them to be held liable for anybody, so they weren't shuttling anybody. And there wasn't a lot of people out there. I was surprised. Everybody was at the lake. There was not that many people in the river yesterday. So I started walking. I was just like, parked the truck and walked down the freeway and got over to that little access road, and I made it about halfway, probably about a mile and a half, a little over a mile to a mile and a half made it, before I finally, Cairo was really getting overheated. I flagged down a truck, and they let me and Cairo jump in the bed of their truck and took me. Okay. Oh, I don't blame you. You had a fun time watching me. You just liked being in my crotch. I cannot believe I did that. My arms, my traps, and my biceps, my arms just are killing me today. I had to paddle so much. It's been forever since I did that. That river was pretty fast. We had a good time though. So anyway, now I gotta go price some more kayaks so I can get him another one. We enjoyed it. I was extremely impressed with Cairo. Okay, so listen. You know, when I sat down, we pulled onto that sandbar, and I was sitting there talking to y'all, right? Right after I got off live, the group of kids that had asked to pet Cairo while I was live, they were standing right there on the sandbar behind me, and I was trying to just gather my stuff up. We were fixing to put back into the water, and one of the guys with them, he was skipping rocks on the back side of the sandbar, and I guess he got close to me. I don't know what happened. I wasn't really paying that much attention, and all of a sudden Cairo snapped, like barked at him, but he was pushed up right against my leg. And I looked up, and I guess the guy went to throw a rock to skip it, and Cairo thought he was fixing to hit me or something. And I was like, oh my God, he has never done anything like that before. Except when I was walking on the highway, walking back over there, he would not stay on my left side. He insisted on getting between me and the road. And I was trying to keep me between him and the road so he wouldn't get hit. But I had to fight him the whole time. And he's never, like, he's always walked perfect on a leash, but he did not want to stay on the opposite side of me from the road. But then, like I said, he barked at that guy, and it startled us all. And I was like, oh my God, I am so sorry. Which, thankfully, they were super understanding. And they're like, he's just doing his job. He was protecting you. I raised my hand. He thought I was going to hit you. So, I mean, it was a nice discovery. So now I know for sure that, going in, let me know when you, okay, my mom's texting, sorry. So I was pretty amazed that he was ready to rip that guy's throat out. And y'all didn't hear, because I just closed my phone out and put it in its bag when I had to pause y'all for a while. I figured it would have ended the live, but I was having to paddle against the current to get back over. I got caught in the current. It was pulling me away from the sandbar, so I had to paddle against it. It took both my hands to get all that done. As I was pulling back up to the sandbar, there was a little baby water moccasin swimming around out there. He is a good supervisor. Apparently he's a good protector. I actually didn't bring him to work tonight, and let me tell you, he was not happy with me. So around 4 o'clock I usually start getting ready for work, and he knows that it's time to go to work. He's ready to go, and I put him in his kennel before I left tonight, because he follows me all around the house, and I feel so bad for leaving him. But I have a lot to do over here tonight, and as much as I need him, it's just easier this way for a night. That, and Tucker is still not walking on that back leg. It's a little swollen. His foot is a little swollen. I checked it out yesterday, because I sent a group message, a family text, and baby daddy's in that group text, and so I told them all yesterday, you know, Tucker's hurt, I don't know what's going on, we're gonna just watch him for a few days. I'm gonna force him to rest by making him stay in the kennel. And so baby daddy had texted me last night and said, are you sure he didn't get bit by a snake? Because he was outside, out back, and you know, we're out in the country, we got snakes and all. I said, you know, I didn't think about that, but hell, that was hours and hours ago, so he would probably be pretty sick by now if he got bit by a snake. But I went ahead and picked him up last night and tried to examine that foot and leg, and that foot, like from his heel down, between his heel and his pads, there's a little swelling there. So I think maybe he just twisted it, honestly. I pulled out, I have some Tramadol from one of my other dogs when they got hurt at some point or another, and I pulled that out and cut it into pieces, and I started giving him some Tramadol just to help with the inflammation and the pain. My hopes and my dreams. He's practicing protecting his head. Yes. Who's behind, but I caught up. Yay. Okay. Yeah, probably, I think when I got the phone call, it probably put everybody behind. I think it does that. Oh my God, y'all should see the bruises all over my legs too. This is a different kayak than what I usually have. So my other one has, like, your legs go inside of it, you know, but this one is open all the way. And so my legs are resting on the edges, the outside edges. So the outside of, last night I realized my right leg had this big round bruise on it. Like, I don't know, about 6 inches above my ankle. And then about an hour later, I noticed there's a bruise on my left leg in the exact same spot. And it took me a minute, and I figured out it was where I had my legs pressed up against the outside of the kayak. But then there's another one on my calf muscle, on the inside of my calf muscle on my left leg. Y'all, I came out of that thing with so many bruises, and I can't tell you when the last time was I flipped a kayak. I didn't flip the kayak. It wasn't, I didn't have any trouble getting in and out or anything. I didn't fall. I have no idea. But I am looking for some new kayak accessories. So I've got to try and find some way to mount my phone on my kayak. That way it'll be easier for me to go live from the rivers and the lakes. And I can take y'all with me then. So I was looking at kayak accessories last night. I couldn't find what I was looking for though. I think my kiddo is really lost cause of fears today. I'm not sure what to do with me except that I can't be left alone. Hey, it happens. It happens. It doesn't necessarily mean the dementia's kicking in. We're all human. Alright guys, well, I am fixing to pull in here and see my mama for a minute. So I'm going to say thank you for hanging with me. I might do a drive home live. It just depends on how I feel. It's going to be a long day. I have time to make up. So, I love you all. Remember, you are enough. Bye.